welcome to Cook's Cup 2018. CJ Killam along with Sumo for the call for this one. We're opening ourselves up with our one girls game for the day. As our headset right now, not fully coming through. All right, hello everyone and welcome.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Got our headset issue fixed. It's the first game of the tournament, so things are going to be a little shaky to start off, but we'll get it together. It's the high school girls for the Vikings going up against the Parambah Sharks, so this should be a good one to start off our tournament.
I would say the only two girls teams in the tournament, so they'll get pretty familiar with each other.
Yeah, you have to think.
Yeah.
You know, women's hockey's definitely been starting to take off, but I remember back there used to be a little bit more teams, but now I see like the skill level has also really increased as well.
It has, and I think a lot of schools pick and choose their tournaments early, right?
Yeah, that is a good point, especially early on. It's good to get that chemistry. Yeah. You don't want to go all gun to start it off.
Exactly.
Because right now, both teams kind of in that feeling out process at the beginning, just a lot of neutral zone play.
Nice crowd, too, for the first game.
Oh, yeah. As I was told earlier that a lot of the local high schools in the Yarmouth area gave some free passes out. So going to have some kids being bussed in.
If I was in school, I'd be the first one on the bus.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If I had the choice between going to high school or going to watch a hockey game, I know which one I would definitely be picking.
No doubt.
As a Yarmouth now going on the breakout, that's number 9, Sage Breton. I remember Sage Breton from last year, one of the most skilled female high school hockey players in all of Nova Scotia.
Nice. She comes from a hockey family, that's for sure. Captain of the Vikings, too.
I remember she had a really good game. I believe it was against Avonview on Eastland Community TV a while ago. This was last season. I believe she had like a hat trick in that one.
Nice.
I believe that game ended up being a 3-3 tie. But yeah, Sage is always like since I've seen her play, one of the top players in all of Nova Scotia.
The crowd's still filing in. I'm amazed at this time of morning.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's early morning hockey, but the choice between math class and a hockey game, I know which would probably get picked every single time.
No doubt about it.
It's Parambah now with the puck in their own zone. It's number 11. As I'm just realizing I don't have numbers for the Parambah Sharks. So I'll do my best to make the call. I have names, but it seems when it printed off, the numbers didn't go along with it. It's right now play up against the boards. Both teams trying to get that out of the neutral zone. Now here come the Vikings. It's a 2-on-1. That shot, though, gets blocked. Vikings, though, able to recover. Battle for it behind the net. Vikings still with it out in front. And the goaltender able to cover that one up.
First shot of the game. Pretty even hockey so far.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams really in that feeling out process. So. Very early in the morning, also very early in the season as well, so you're still trying to figure out that chemistry.
Exactly. And you know what? It is pretty nerve-wracking when you're on the ice and there's a crowd this size.
That would be really taken into effect. You know, especially teenagers as well. All your friends in the stands watching. There's bound to be a little bit of extra nerves.
Yes.
Because right now, Parambah Sharks looking to respond after giving up the first 2 shots of the game, but couldn't keep it in the attacking zone. Here comes Sage Breton. Breton now with it on the wing, coming in, shoots. That one goes high and wide. Sharks looking to recover, get it out of their defensive zone, but taken away by number 20. That's Catherine Kinney.
Nice save.
A very good save there by the Power Sharks goaltender. I believe that's number 17 in net.
She is very small for a goaltender in this day and age.
That is true. You usually see goaltenders start getting to the big, but there's got to be some advantages for being the smaller size.
It is. I think a lot of it is your quickness. You're a lot quicker normally.
And you have to imagine good recovery speed, too, after making a save. It's off the face-off. The Vikings still with it, holding it in at the point. Sharks trying to clear at the face-off circle, and they do have it. Carrying it up now. Just try to jump and clear it through, and here come the Sharks on the counterattack. But a good defensive breakup there by number 88. That's Olivia Ryerson. And now it's the Vikings looking to go back on the counterattack. Dump that one in, but that one's going to come offside, so Vikings have to get back past that blue line. Oh, and that's a bad giveaway. Number 10 coming in. Oh, tried to move to her forehand, but just lost control.
No one to pass to.
Now it's the Sharks looking to move it and get it back out of their own zone. Oh, it just squeaks by the blue line there.
Almost too many men on the ice there for Parma.
Now it's the Sharks carrying up, trying to build some speed, number 13, but a good defensive play again by the Vikings at the blue line.
Very great defense.
A lot of good stick checking.
Yes. No body checking, of course, in female hockey, so it's a different game.
You got that stick work and being able to use it as a defense. You know, that's something that you could probably say most female players are better at than the male player, because that's what they have to depend on.
Exactly. The skill level is amazing. All through Canada, especially, but especially at this level, it's starting to get a lot better. Oh.
As that shot, another good save there by number 17, I believe, the goaltender. And again, couldn't settle the pass, but the Vikings able to regroup, dump it in as players go for the line change. Sharks now looking to move it up. Having a little difficulty, the Sharks, with their passing. I'm seeing settling them down. Not really steady, but again, early in the season, you can work through those kinks in practice.
There's a lot of stuff you have to work out, and right now, Yarmouth, as far as possession of the puck, is in possession more.
Yeah, and they're definitely doing a good job on defense and not allowing really the Sharks to get anything going in the attacking zone.
Exactly. There's been not much offense at all.
Sharks, though, still with it in their own zone. That's a nice pass and good settle there. Now it's one-on-one. Here come the Sharks on the attack. Coming in, shot, and that one going just wide of the net.
Nice wrist shot, though.
Sharks, though, able to keep it in, trying to keep that pressure going, get a sustained offensive press. Sharks still with it, cross ice. Back onto the stick of 13, but that shot gets blocked. Vikings still with it and are able to clear it out, but right back onto the sticks of the Sharks. Sharks still with it now, and they just dump it in as the entire team goes back to the bench, but I believe that was just past center ice, so that's going to be icing.
And icing, and of course for the line change, good way to get off. You don't want the face off in your own zone, of course, but the Sharks are starting to show a little bit more. What's the word we're looking for?
Attack.
Exactly.
A little more killer instinct, a little more pressure.
A little more chemistry.
That as well. And looks like we're going to get our first penalty of the game.
Yeah, I missed that.
Looked like a collision in the far corner.
Body contact, then. Let's see what the call is. Yes, it is body contact.
That is going to be a body contact. And it looks like it's a Viking number 11, Emily Crosby, being sent to the box. So this is a great opportunity for the Parma Sharks in the first power play in this game.
Let's see how they make out on the power play. Maybe it'll get them going. No shots on goal yet for them, but a couple of chances at the net.
And the big thing I always see at the high school level is penalties always a huge factor. You see penalties get taken a bit more frequently and at the high school level, so you always want to take advantage of the power play opportunities you get.
Exactly.
As the Sharks able to just hold it in on the blue line, dump it back in, but no one behind the net to receive that dump in from the Sharks. Now the Vikings looking to carry this one out. Some nice moves there. And she's looking to go for the rush. I believe that's number 20, Catherine Kinney, carrying that one. And she's going end-to-end, but just couldn't be. It ended up being 1 against 4, and you're not going to win against those type odds.
That's not a numbers battle that you want.
but it definitely killed off about 30 seconds on the power play, so good work on the penalty kill by the Vikings.
And the Sharks iced the puck, which is good for Yarmouth, actually.
Yeah, if they can get the face-off, keep that puck deep, again, that could be another 30 seconds off the power play.
Let the puck deep all the time.
As they win the face-off, a quick shot, but can't get through all the bodies in front.
Great positioning.
And now here come the Sharks again, coming up on the attack. But again, good stick work by the Vikings, as it doesn't seem that the Sharks can keep possession of that puck for very long in the offensive zone.
Strong defense by Yarmouth. There's another one.
And another good clear. All the way down, goaltender looked like she wanted to go out to play the puck, but just going to leave it for her defenseman.
Probably wiser to do that.
Oh, puck comes right out in front, a shot, and a great save by the Paramba Sharks goaltender.
Man, that she was wide open, the Yarmouth player there. A bad pass, which costs you every time.
Oh, as you're a goaltender, that's the one thing you fear most. When you see that puck get thrown right into the center of the ice, you're just praying it goes to one of your friendly stick. And 9 times out of 10, the other side's going to put that in the net. But a fantastic save by the goaltender.
Every coach cringes with that play.
Sharks, though, with the puck off the face-off, looking to get back on the attack on this power play. 50 seconds left, but just lose a mishandle, and there's Breton again with the puck. Sage Breton now, but gets it stripped away, still able to maintain control and gets it over to number 28. That's Carly McDonald. McDonald shot into the, looks like that puck was going high over the net, but goaltender catches it and leaves it, so play still going on. 30 seconds left in the power play.
I was expecting a whistle there myself. I think the Yarmouth was too.
And now, as you see on the replay of that save, as the Sharks dump it in, and now it's the Vikings with it. 15 seconds left, so the Vikings look like they're going to have a very good on the penalty kill. Still haven't given up a shot yet. Vikings, though, going back on the counterattack. A backhand shot goes wide. Vikings still within the attacking zones. We're back to even strength. Paramba Sharks still looking for their first shot in this one. Back onto the stick of Breton, and she just clears it right out.
Great penalty kill by Yarmouth, that's for sure.
If you don't give up a shot on the penalty kill, I don't think you can do much better.
You cannot.
And now Vikings looking to go right on the counterattack after a successful penalty kill. It's got to be a huge momentum boost. Yarmouth been controlling a lot of the play, but it's been the fantastic play of the Paramba goaltender that's really kept Paramba in this one.
No doubt about it. Yarmouth's defense has played extremely well, and they're moving the puck extremely well.
Yarmouth now in the neutral zone, looking to move it back ahead. Good passing from Yarmouth, but that one just gets out of the way. The Yarmouth able to send it into the corner. Sent out in front, no one able to settle it. Back out in front it goes. Again, no sticks on it, but now it's Yarmouth able to recover. Looking for a tip, still out in front, backhanded shot goes just wide of the net.
All the scoring opportunities so far for Yarmouth, of course. 5 shots to nothing. Oh, here's a chance.
And here comes number 13. But again, more fantastic stick checking by the Vikings. And it looks like it's number 13. Again, I don't have any numbers consigned with players for the Paramba Sharks, but she seems to be the one that's almost creating most of the Paramba's chances. But again, some fantastic work by the Vikings defense.
Fantastic defense. Little poke checks here and there.
And that's exactly how you do it. If you can't use your body, you have to use the stick, and the Vikings have been doing it wonderfully.
They have.
And now here comes Sage Breton looking to come forward. Here comes Breton along the wing with it in the corner. Lost sight of the puck right at her feet. Good work there by the Paramba defense. Comes just out in front now. Paramba looking to carry it out. Here comes Paramba. It's number 13 again, carrying it through. Gets away from one defender. A shot. Oh, right into the mask.
First shot on that, and it hits you in the head.
That's one way to wake up the goalie after sitting there for almost 10 minutes, not really facing a shot in the first one. Gets you right in the mask.
Yeah, that's a wake-up call right there. Yarmouth's defense has been really good, really strong.
And you know that I think if you're a coach, that's the one thing to start off a season. If your defense is already playing exceptional, because that's probably the hardest thing to teach.
It is, and the rest will come around for sure. Sooner or later, you're going to put one in.
And the Sharks able to get control off of that face-off, and they dump it back in. Vikings still with it, but the Sharks take it away, but can't settle it out in front. But now it's to the point. Shot from the point. Can't get through all the bodies and goes wide. Vikings now with it, looking to just dump it out, go back on the attack, and now here they come. Vikings coming through. It's number 11, Emily Crosby. Cross-ice pass, but no one there to receive it. Sharks can't get out past the point. Crosby shot, and another fantastic save. The rebound also kept out. Again, Paramba Sharks goaltender playing an excellent game.
The difference in the game so far, goaltending by Paramba.
Oh, that pass intercepted, but kept in at the point. A bouncing puck goes wide of the net. Vikings now looking to sustain some good offensive pressure. Sharks still with it along the boards, looking to carry it out. But nope, Vikings hold it again at the point. Extra defender comes in to help out. Still, Vikings still with it. Now the Sharks try to get it out and pass, and there they go with speed. Here comes number 24 for the Sharks, a partial break. But that's going to be a penalty. But maybe in that situation, that was a smart move by the Vikings.
I think that's a good penalty right there. Take it and take a chance, a scoring chance away.
The Vikings finally touch it up. And it's going to be a hold going against the Vikings on that one. But again, I think if you're a coach, you're going to be kind of happy with that one because that was an excellent scoring chance.
That's a great penalty right there. You would never say anything to a player taking that penalty. It looks like the ice is kind of tilted with the shots on goal. But
yeah, 6-2 right now, though.
We'll see what happens.
Another power play, so the Sharks were starting to get some offensive going. Now maybe with the extra skater, they'll be able to finally get some sustained offensive pressure. From the point, though, can't get through. I believe that's Sage Breton once again with it. Able to carry that one out, pass it up, and now it's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here come the Vikings. Shot. And I believe the goaltender got that one again. It looked like it was just going 5-hole, but it looks like she caught it.
She made the save, and a little tap on the wrist by Breton on the way by.
That was a 2-on-1. That is not easy to do as a goaltender, but she read that one well.
A 2-on-1 shorthanded at that.
Vikings, though, win the face-off. That one's sent on net. Looking for a tip. Couldn't quite get a stick on that. Vikings still with it. Still dumping it in. Now the Sharks trying to get back on the counterattack on the power play. But the Vikings doing an excellent job keeping that puck in the attacking zone. Vikings with it now. Still on the attack. Getting some space coming up. Shot, another save, the rebound, scores! Sage Breton on the rebound. The Yarmouth Vikings, with that type of pressure, they had it all period long. You knew one was bound to go in eventually.
Sooner or later, and a shorthanded goal at that. Well, yeah, it was shorthanded still. Great job by the Yarmouth team. All over Paramba. Second shot. Goaltender did the job. She stopped the first one.
See here on the rebound, she got that first one sitting out in front. No one was in front of Sage Breton. Breton's so good with her positioning and her skating, able to get past that defender and get to that puck.
Wide open and in the empty net.
Paramba now looking to rebound. They still have another minute left on the power play. Hopefully they can respond quickly here. Puck out in front, but fan on the shot. 66 for the Vikings, able to clear that one out. That's Lucad on that clear. Oh, almost a bad giveaway right in front of the goaltender there by Sharks, but able to recover. Now here comes Paramba skating up, gets by one, looking to come the other way, back on the attack. Shot, and that one going just wide of the net. Sharks, though, still with it, sending it back out in front, but no one able to get a stick on it. Sharks now still with it. Coming up to the blue line, up to the point, dumped right back in. Battle for it behind the net. Both teams still fighting for it. It looks like the Vikings are the ones who are going to come up with it as the final seconds tick away on the power play. Back to Sage Breton, has one goal, looking for her second now. Here comes Breton, shot right into the glove of the Paramba netminders. Now we're back to even strength.
It seems like we've said that a lot. To the glove side, to the glove side.
And it looks like the Vikings are challenging the glove side, but it looks like the Paramba goaltender, she's
up to the task.
Definitely up for the task.
Yep.
Has an excellent glove hand that I've seen so far.
Sure.
Off the face-off, Vikings trying to send that shot through traffic, but couldn't through all the bodies in front. Sharks now get it taken away. Passed off to the side, no one there to receive it. Vikings trying to send that one on net, but couldn't get through the bodies. Sage Breton able to recover. Puck coming out in front. Sharks keep it away. Paramba now able to get it out past the blue line, but goes right back onto the stick of the Vikings. Vikings dumping that one in as we're in the final minute here. Vikings once again with it in the neutral zone. Can't get through all the bodies here. Could be a chance for the Sharks. Sharks unable to get through. A bit of a size difference there between the captains, and it definitely showed up there.
Yarmouth has the size advantage for sure.
Sage Breton about a head taller than her counterpart on the Paramba Sharks.
Yeah.
As once again the captain's going against it again, and Sage Breton comes up with it. Here comes Breton on the attack, a shot, and again right into the glove of the Paramba goaltender.
Everything has been to that side. And the one goal they scored on her was to the stick side, so.
It's taken a shot off a rebound to get by her, and 11 shots, only one in. That's a good percentage for a goaltender.
It makes for a long night, but most goalies don't mind being busy.
It's true. You get into that groove, you get in that zone, and that can all really work in your advantage if you're facing a lot of shots.
Exactly. You want the team to shoot the puck.
And off the face-off, both teams looking to fight for it, and now here come the Sharks. Sharks looking to clear that one out, but can't. Vikings with it right out in front, dying seconds of the first. Comes out to the point, but no one going to be able to get the shot off, and that's going to do it for the first period. The Yarmouth Vikings with a 1-0 lead. I believe it's just a short 5-minute break. The flood will happen after the second period. So if you're the Paramba coach, what are you saying to your team right now?
Well, you know what? You've been outshot 11-2. Definitely you've been outplayed, but it's still only 1-0. Your goaltending has been great, but you got to get some kind of offense going. I would say maybe dump the puck a little more, chase it, get Yarmouth back on their heels if you can. But so far, I mean, the goaltending has definitely been the difference in the game. It
is definitely doing great for the goaltending for number 17. I wish I had numbers for so I could be crediting her more. She's definitely been the star player for Paramba. And the Vikings, though, playing excellent. Sage Breton, fantastic as always. She's got the one for the Vikings. What would you, if you're the coach for the Vikings, what would you be telling your team?
I would tell them to keep doing the things you're doing right. Sooner or later, pucks are going to go in. The defense has been fantastic. That defense makes a whole lot of difference. They're standing up at their blue line, and I've noticed that when they get it, they move the puck around, and there's no playing with the puck in their own end. So I would say stick with what you're doing. Yeah, it's working.
The decision-making from the Vikings is very good because you see a lot of times, especially at the high school age, where people not quite sure what decision to make and they think about too much. I'm not seeing that from the Vikings. They get that puck on their stick and they know instantly what their plan is and what they're going to be doing with it.
No hesitation. And that being said, Paramba maybe should put a little more pressure on the defense.
That is true. But they're really having a hard time getting through that, carrying the puck over through the blue line. So I think what you said, a little bit more of that dump and chase might work better for them.
Exactly. You have to.
Is off the face-off. Vikings win it, but Sharks do a good job repelling the first advance. Now they're trying to clear it out, but not a lot of power on that clearing attempt. And here come the Vikings again, but good defense to intercept the carrier. Sharks now trying to carry it out. They do get it clear, but again goes right back onto the stick of the Vikings.
A few bad giveaways by Paramba so far, too.
Sharks with it once again. Sage Breton pokes that one away, but couldn't get possession of it in front of the net. Has it in back. Goes for the wraparound. I don't think the goaltender was expecting that, but some good positioning, though. I think she got a pad on it.
Fantastic goaltending. I know we keep saying it, but it has been.
She's keeping Paramba in this one.
No doubt about it.
And again, you can also really tell the size difference for the goaltender. She is quite small. She's just getting over the crossbar.
Her head is just above the crossbar.
Which is not something I'm used to seeing. Instead, right like that on the counterattack, Paramba tying it right up. They only needed one opportunity. Exactly. They took advantage.
That's the thing about being down by one. It's anything can happen. That was a 2-on-1. Somebody got caught out of position, and just like that, it's a 1-1 game. Sometimes shots on goal, I know we make a big deal, but sometimes shots on goal really don't mean anything. Yeah, so sometimes shots on goal don't make a whole lot of difference if you put that one in and you're right back in the game.
Sometimes it's the quality of shots more than the quantity, and that was a good quality opportunity created by Paramba as they're going right back on the counterattack, looking to take, maybe they're smelling that blood in the water, want to get right back on that goaltender.
Great opportunity there again. So maybe like you said, maybe they're starting to get their legs about them too a little bit.
That nerves, the little jitters getting out of there. You got to think getting that first one in, that confidence must be raising right up there.
Makes a big difference. Sure it does.
Is off the face-off now, back on the stick of the Parma Sharks, but a giveaway. Now here come the Vikings on the attack, looking to respond quickly. They've been controlling the majority of this game, but still find themselves in a tie game. It was number 24 who got that one. I only caught the last name D'Entremont. I think that might have been Isabelle D'Entremont. But again, I'm not quite sure. Unfortunately, I don't have numbers for the Paramba Sharks. As now the Sharks looking to go in on the counterattack. That shot goes high and above the net. But Paramba really starting to get on the attack. They seem to maybe finally figured out a way to get into that attacking zone.
I think so. That little talk that the coaches had with them between periods seemed to work.
And now the Sharks with it again in the neutral zone. Trying to get right back on that counterattack. But Vikings able to poke that one away, and now it's a race for the puck. But it was two Paramba Shark defenders against the one Vikings skater. The Sharks able to come up with it. Now here come the Sharks, but if they could have settled that pass, that might have been a 2-on-1. Good recovery there by the Vikings as she goes crashing into the boards. Vikings still with it. Try to clear out of their own zone, but it still ends up down and behind the net. Vikings with it now. Looking to cycle it along the board. Sharks come up out in front, but couldn't get deflected on net.
The momentum's changed a little bit, I have to say.
Definitely. It seems that the Sharks are now controlling the pressure.
Exactly.
Maybe there was something to your tilted ice theory, as it seems now the Paramba Sharks.
It seems to be to the left of us, and all the goals are coming.
It's strange how that sometimes seems to happen. Hockey is a big battle for the puck in front of the net, and that's number 1, Allison Perry, able to cover up for the faceoff.
You know, I was watching the puck bounce around there, and I'm thinking sometimes a break like that helps, and it never says on the game sheet pretty goal or not pretty goal.
It's there is no quality category in goal scoring.
I'm pretty sure that Sidney Crosby scored a few that weren't pretty.
Oh, most definitely. And off the face-off, tried for a good whip, but couldn't quite stay on her skates. But still keep it in are the Sharks. Number 13 now. Shot, can't get through the body in front. That goes blocked and off onto the boards. Vikings, though, unable to clear it out. This goes right back on the sticks of the Sharks. Now the Vikings looking to go on the counterattack. Here come the Vikings. Looking to get around. It's number 20 coming in. Shoots, and that one goes up and over the net. A great opportunity there for Catherine Kinney.
Nice little play. Caught the defender looking at her feet. And that's the one place you don't want to be looking when you're the lone defender.
As you see here on the replay, a little bit of puck watching. Just gets enough space and sends that one just up and over the crossbar. Off the face-off, it's Sage Breton. Breton still with it, trying to get through all the bodies in front. Breton sends that one just wide of the net. Both teams fighting for it along the boards. Kept in at the blue line by the Vikings, but the second clearing attempt by the Sharks able to work. Here comes Breton, center ice. Gets by one defender. Gets by another. Here comes Breton, shoots right to the glove of the Paramba goaltender.
I would think right now I would be trying to go to the stick side a little more.
It seems that the glove is solid for Paramba. Maybe want to go maybe low to the pads or, as you said, the blocker side.
Yeah. It seems the only goal they got, I know, was on a rebound, but still, maybe you got to get the goalie going a little bit of left to right, too. Shots on goal have gotten closer, so.
Paramba has definitely picked it up as a quick shot off the faceoff goes just wide. Vikings, though, able to recover it. Back out in front, fans on that shot attempt, and now it's the Sharks. Sharks unable to clear it. Vikings sending it out in front, but knocked away again by the defender, and that one's able to clear. Vikings with it now, back at their own blue line, looking to regroup. 5 minutes have passed here in the second period, and now here come the Sharks back on the counterattack. Paramba Sharks tried to pass that one through, couldn't get by the body in front. Puck coming out in front. No one able to get a stick on it. And finally gets directed toward the goaltender, but Perry able to cover that one up.
Yeah, the game is evening out a lot more now.
I think it might have been that little pre-game jitters on the side of Parambah.
I believe you're right. And like I said, there's a really good crowd here for a good game in the morning. And they're seeing a good hockey game.
Yeah, definitely. It's a back and forth action that definitely evening out now. It was I was getting a little worried at the beginning of how much Vikings were controlling, but it seems Parambah has really settled it down. Yeah. I'm not seeing them make those shaky passes as much anymore.
Yep.
As now Vikings coming in on the counterattack. That one right into the glove of the Parambah goaltender.
I think if I was a coach, I would try to get them, like you said, you got to get that goaltender moving a little bit. Maybe go to the net a little harder than when it doesn't have the puck. Sometimes the player without the puck is the most important player on the ice.
And I might go out on a limb and say I believe number 17, the goaltender for Parambah Sharks, I have a feeling she probably plays softball or baseball during the summer with how great that glove hand is.
Very good glove
if
hand.
Not, she should definitely try out this year.
Yeah, definitely a good asset.
As fight for the puck off of the face-off. Parambah able to get it out past the blue line. Here they go on the counterattack again, but unable to catch up with that puck. Battle for it at neutral zone, and now here come the Vikings on the attack. Trying to get away from the defender, create some space, but too many bodies in front. Sharks with it now. Looking to carry this one up. Here comes Parambah. Coming up the attack, a shot. That one caught by Perry. Almost lets it go, but is able to fall on for the face-off.
She struggled with that one a little bit. I don't know if she didn't see the puck or what, but.
Seen Perry's glove hand not as quite as strong as Parambah goaltender, but also though hasn't faced as many shots, especially in that first period.
Exactly.
So you got to think maybe she's cool. She's definitely not as warmed up as she would have been for the start of the game.
One thing I have noticed is that the shots, a lot of them come from far out on both teams. So they're not really getting inside in there a whole lot, but they are getting a lot of shots at the net.
As off the face-off, both teams trying to fight for control. Vikings coming up with it at their own boards, but we do have a penalty.
Slashing.
Not quite sure. It was both players were fighting for the puck there, so I wasn't sure. But it looks like it's the Vikings going off.
The slash, yeah.
So that's the third penalty going against the Yarmouth Vikings.
Let's see if PEB can pick up the little momentum here again. And a goal here would be huge, right?
And that's number 26, Chloe Donaldson, getting the slashing call. Parambah 0 for 2 so far on the power play, but they have a goal now. They've been putting up a lot of pressure so far this period, so this is a golden opportunity for them. That shot off the point and goes in. A bouncing puck might have been tipped in front, but now Parambah leading for the first time in this one.
That was quick. 1 for 3 on the power play, but that was a quick one right there. That's definitely a momentum changer.
I don't even think Donaldson had a chance to sit down in the box before that one gets in. As you see here, it was right off the face-off, right to the point. That puck goes through.
I think it did hit someone.
It looked like it might have hit someone. It just changed directions just enough, got a piece of the goaltender, and goes right in. So a lucky bounce there for Parambah Sharks. But again, there's no pretty column in goal scoring. You take them out, you can get them.
That's a big goal right there.
So Parambah now leading for the first time in this one. They were outplayed in the first period, but in the second period so far, it's been all Sharks.
It has been. Just like two different teams have run the ice so far. Both periods.
And now Vikings looking to get that momentum back. It's a race for it now. Breton almost wins that foot race, but Parambah Sharks able to fight them off. Still a fight for it. Sharks with it along the boards, looking to carry it out. Here come the Sharks. Looking to go right again, back on the counterattack. Just scored, looking for another. Here come the Sharks. Pass out in front. Oh, just out of the reach of their intended target. She would have had a wide open cage to shoot at if she could have reached that one. Puck now back into the possession of the Vikings. Yarmouth looking to carry it out, but Sharks again, some good pressure on the forecheck, able to come right back with it. Pass out in front, couldn't be settled. At the point, fans on that shot attempt. Carried back out, now it's a race for the puck. It looks like it's number 10 for the Vikings coming in. It's a breakaway. Shot and a save. Vikings still with it. Wrap around. Another save. And now here come the Sharks. Parambah looking to go on the counterattack. It's 2-on-2. Here comes Paramba carrying it in. It's the captain, number 9. That shot going just wide of the net.
If I was to pick a player of the game right now, definitely the Paramba goaltender.
She kept her team in it in that first period.
Yeah.
They definitely would not have their lead if it wasn't for the goaltender.
Some huge saves this period also.
And now Paramba, a shot. There's a good save there by Perry. And now it's Breton trying to clear it out for her team, but can't get past that blue line. Great job on the blue line by the Paramba Sharks to keep that puck in the attacking zone.
They're starting to pressure the Yarmouth defense a lot more, I noticed.
Another shot and another good save by Perry. And smart job to cover that one up, give a chance for her team to kind of settle that one down.
Yeah, line change, get some fresh legs out there. Yeah, they're starting to put a lot more pressure on the Yarmouth defense, and it seems to me the Yarmouth defense is just throwing the puck around now.
It seems like Yarmouth is probably getting a little shocked right now. They were in such control in the first period.
Exactly.
They were maybe getting a little inside their own heads, thought they may have had the game already
Easily,
won,
yeah.
and now Paramba just shocking them right now with how much of a change it's been on their offensive pressure.
It's been a totally different period.
As once again, Paramba able to keep that puck in at the blue line. But now Vikings looking to go on the counterattack. Here comes number 10, Grace Hobbs. Hobbs coming in on the attack, carrying it through behind the net, looking for someone to pass to. Still carrying it through. Passes it up to the point. It's number 20. Shot from the point. Save. Rebound out in front. So too many bodies to get that puck through. Vikings still with it now. Shot right into the glove of the Paramba goaltender.
Yeah, again, I'm beginning to see a few more players get open in Yarmouth, but everything has been directed at the net, and they're going to bouncing puck. The worst puck in the world to deal with if you're a goaltender.
Oh, you have no idea where it's going to go, and that's where you see the majority of those goalie blooper reels comes off of the bouncing pucks.
Pucks go anywhere.
That's where positioning is key. If you get your center of your body where the puck is, hopefully you can negate some of those bouncing pucks.
And sometimes being lucky goes a long way.
Oh, that's probably one of the best assets you can have if you're a goaltender is luck.
Exactly.
As another fight for it, and here's a breakaway opportunity for Paramba. It's number 7 coming through, but a great back check by the Vikings, able to poke that one away. Yarmouth now looking to go on the counterattack, but again, some good forechecking by the Paramba Sharks. Vikings, though, able to recover. Here comes number 20 again. It's Catherine Kinney. But that bouncing puck goes wide, and you're starting to see a little bit of frustration showing up on the Yarmouth Vikings as they know they're down, and they know they've been, playing very well for the majority of this game, and they find themselves down 1. It's coming up on 5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Paramba now with it in their own zone. Here come the Sharks. Looking to get this one through, but that one taken away by Sage Breton. Now here comes Breton looking to build up some speed. Breton on the attack, gets by one defender. Sage Breton coming in, shoots, saved by the goaltender. Vikings still with the rebound, trying to get it up to the point. Sharks, though, trying to clear it. Vikings still on the attack. That shot, though, gets away from them. Paramba still with it, trying to carry it through. Sage Breton unable to take that one away. Sharks able to clear that one through, and it looks like the
hit somebody. No icing.
Yeah, refs waving the icing off. Looks like it made contact, and again, Paramba, goaltender, keeping them in this game, keeping them having that 1-goal lead. But here come the Vikings again on the counterattack, but that pass just out of the reach of their intended target. That would have been a golden opportunity there. Vikings, though, able to take advantage of the giveaway, but that one going to no one on the other side. Sharks able to clear it off the boards and all the way down, but that one is going to be an icing call. 4:18 left in the second period.
I am totally amazed how this game has turned around. Yarmouth's still leading the shots on goal, but at the end of the first it was 11-2, and now it's 19-13. So, and of course, PEB with the lead. So, interesting turnaround.
Yeah, Paramba out shooting the Vikings in this period,
Exactly.
And you can see that they've gotten 2 goals so far in this one. Is off the face-off the Sharks, looking to carry it out, and here they go. It's number 13, a lot of speed. Number 13 in alone, shoots, scores!
Goal.
Paramba with the 2-goal lead. The Sharks complete turnaround in this one. That's number 13. I said in the first period she was the one generating the offensive chance for the Vikings. Got her opportunity in this one, took advantage.
That was an amazing goal. That's a goal scorer's goal right there. She knew what she was doing, no mistake. upstairs where Grandma keeps the cookies, is the old expression.
Right up there, it's number 13, right up the top shelf, off the bar and end.
Beautiful
That's a
goal.
perfectly goal scorer score. As soon as she was coming down the goal there, she knew exactly where she was sending that shot.
Yeah. Beauty goal right there.
Now the Sharks look to go right back on the counterattack. Another shot. That one goes high and wide. Vikings with it now. Would really want to respond here. They're down 2 now. Came into the period with a 1-goal lead, giving up 3. But on an ice thing, that's not going to help them. They're going to go right back into their own zone.
Yeah, now's the time you want to kind of regroup on the bench and kind of just pull yourself back in and say, okay, we're only down by 2, but the momentum is, you can see the momentum switching. To break that momentum, someone's got to do something big here.
So off the face-off, the Sharks trying to send it out in front, but no one there to receive it. And the puck just gets past the blue line, so Sharks going to have to get back on side. Paramba look to go right back on the counterattack. They want to take advantage of the momentum they've gained here in the second period before the period's over and both teams go back to their locker rooms. Sharks, though, with it at the blue line, sending it out center of the ice, but can't get through all the bodies in front. Vikings now just looking to clear it out. I think Vikings just trying to get to the end of this period and a chance to get a chance to regroup in that locker room as they send it in deep.
Exactly.
Vikings, a quick shot, that one bouncing just wide. Paramba able to send that one right back down, but that's going to be another icing call, I believe, and the faceoff going to be in Paramba's zone.
It's almost like Yarmouth is just getting the puck, getting it out without looking. First period, they looked around a lot more. This period, they don't seem to be doing that.
It really is almost like a mirror of what happened in the first period, where now it seems that the Vikings aren't quite sure what to do with that puck when they're getting it. Their passes aren't as crisp as they were.
Exactly.
They've really been pushed back on their heels, but off the face-off, a quick shot and another good save by the Paramba goaltender, who, again, even though 3 goals in the second period, I'd still say she's the star of the show for the Paramba Sharks.
No doubt about it. You talk about your pushback. That's Paramba has had a good pushback this period. Now Yarmouth needs to turn it around.
Face-off. Vikings able to keep it just in, but now here come the Sharks again on the counterattack. Paramba coming in, a shot, a save by the goaltender, but the rebound coming out in front, back to the point, a shot, goes that one going just wide. Is Paramba looking to get another one here. Sharks going right back on the attack, but can't get through. But out in front, and Perry just able to get a glove on that one.
The difference, I guess the biggest difference in female hockey, the aggressiveness in front of the net isn't quite as intense as a lot of male games. But I'll tell you, these girls have put on a really good game. Great way to open a tournament.
This is a perfect way to, because it's going to be fantastic games all tournament long. You can watch all the games, mcmedia.stream, and then even with, especially the players on the ice now, anyone listening for them, the game's going to be archived for a while, so the players can go back and watch how they did.
See your mistakes and see what you did well.
And especially for the coaches, they can go back and watch. And that's a different opportunity that, you know, at the high school level, not a lot of coaches are going to be able to get to review a game on video.
Yeah, which is what you want to do.
Vikings now looking to respond quickly here before the end of the period, but again, can't get through all the bodies in front. And Sharks able to clear that one out. Vikings still with it, trying to carry it through. It's Sage Breton, but good job by the Paramba Sharks. Sage is about a head taller than a lot of other players, but the Sharks are doing an excellent job. They've really shut down Sage Breton in this one, and not a lot of teams have been able to do that.
They have done a great job at it.
And now here come the Sharks, but that almost a 2-on-1, but fantastic job by the defender there. I believe that's number 23, Charlie Pinkson, doing an excellent job breaking up that opportunity. Vikings, though, can't get that puck out of there, but
too many men on the ice call right there.
That was smart play, though, by the Vikings. She saw that change happening, just throw it at the bench and see you might get lucky.
Some referees, there used to be a rule back in the day, which is called the 5-foot rule. They would give you 5 feet. That was a good play right there. I had done the same thing right at the bench because that 5-foot rule doesn't exist anymore. It's frustrating as a coach, but that's the way the game's played.
It's some may call it a cheap ploy, but with you're down 2 goals, take any advantage you can get, especially now.
Last minute. You know?
Last minute, the Vikings are going either they're going to score in this first minute, or they're going to end the period on the power play, and then maybe even start the third period on the power play. Good way to get that momentum going.
Exactly. One goal, and it's a different game again.
So the Vikings now going to get their first power play opportunity as the Sharks unable to clear it. Both teams now looking to grab this one. That one sent out in front. No one able to receive the pass. Shark hesitating a little bit there on that clearing attempt. Vikings looking to push that play now. Fighting for it in the corner. Both teams digging for it along the boards. Good job by the Sharks to try and kill some more time. Comes out in front again. No Viking can get a stick on it. Sharks, though, unable to clear. Vikings still with it. A shot. That one bouncing just wide. Vikings still with it. Looking to carry it through. Fight again along the boards. Again, some more good time being killed off by the Sharks. Sent from the point. Breton with it. Shot. That one goes off a body and just wide. Final 10 seconds here in the second. Vikings, another shot. Another save. Both teams pushing for it, but again, a fantastic job by the goaltender for Paramba.
Great battle in front right there. That's the aggressiveness I like to see right there. Paramba holding on here. 3 seconds, still time enough to get one.
A quick face-off, quick shot off the face-off, one more opportunity. As Paramba doing a fantastic turnaround here in the second period. 3 unanswered goals to give themselves the 3-1 lead.
That's a late line change. I'm surprised they let them change that late.
But they're going to make a new player take the face-off, though.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Good tie-up by Paramba on the face-off. That's exactly what you want to do in that situation. Exactly. And that will bring us to the end of the second period. Paramba, 3 unanswered goals to get themselves a 3-1 lead.
Big period by Paramba. It's like we were saying, it's been 2 different teams. The first period, every play Yarmouth made right. Second period, every play Paramba made right. So
it's been an exciting game of hockey to start off this tournament. We'll be back after the flood for the final third period. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss it. Hello everyone and welcome back to third period action here at the Yarmouth Cooks Cup tournament. We have fantastic high school girls game to start off this tournament. Paramba leading right now 3-1, but it's been a tale of two teams, two different periods, two completely different results.
Great first period of hockey. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the game so far. Crowd's been into it. Everyone's having fun. I've never seen them cheer the Zamboni on before. So you know that the crowd is into this.
That's some teenage energy for you right now.
I wish I had that.
A lot of the high schools bust a lot of kids in for the tournament today. It's a Friday, so you had the opportunity.
What better way to spend a Friday afternoon before Christmas?
Exactly. So, you know, a lot of kids right now, they have a lot of that energy, and it's definitely coming through.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So if you were the Yarmouth Vikings coach, what would you have told your team? Well, you played well in the first period, but gave up 3 in the second.
Yeah, I kind of think they got away from what they were doing in the first period. Their defense stood up well, and Paramba seemed to pressure the defense more in the second, and the defense kind of cracked a little bit. Maybe I would shoot the puck off the wall a little more, maybe try to move it out a little quicker. They seem to be hesitating a little more. And I think if they can get the next goal, that they're back in this, but 2 goals isn't a whole big deal. But if Paramba gets the next one, I think it's probably bad news.
It's very well. The Vikings going to be starting off the period with a power play.
Yeah.
So you got to think that's definitely going to help them out a lot.
And I think it's almost a minute in power play time. I'm not sure. 48 seconds. So enough time to definitely score one.
Good chance to, if they get the key opening face-off here, exactly. The Vikings win this one, get right into the attacking zone, can sustain a lot of pressure.
Nice fresh ice.
Which I think is definitely going to help the Vikings, because it seems that the Vikings a little bit stronger skaters than the Paramba Sharks.
Faster.
And that fresh ice definitely going to help them out.
And I think we're in for a good third period, actually.
If you're Paramba, I don't think you could have had a better second period.
Oh, that was fantastic.
3 unanswered goals, a 2-goal lead now, and off the opening faceoff, it's the Vikings with it. Vikings now looking to pass that one up. Here they go on the counterattack. They're on the power play, but that pass just out of reach. But Sharks do a good job to clear it right back out. Paramba with it now in the neutral zone. They dump it in. Fantastic work on the penalty kill by Paramba.
Basic, off the ball, into the zone. That works every time.
Paramba still with it now in the attacking zone, killing off even more time. A soccer pass and a fantastic shot and a great save by Perry.
That was fantastic. That's a big save right there.
That would have been some highlight reel assists if that one went through. As you see here on the replay, she kicks it through and a shot loses her own edge. Man, if that went in, that would have been a fantastic one.
A soccer player.
Yeah, you see that a lot now in high school, multi-sport athletes, and a lot of those skills can transition in between the sports.
Exactly.
And as we're back to even strength, Vikings unable to take advantage of that power play. And now with the extra skater, we'll see if Paramba able to fight back. Paramba with it now. Looking to go on the counterattack. Passing it through. Now it's the Vikings. Looking to come, trying to get back into this one. It's Sage Breton. Breton coming in, a shot, can't get through the body in front. Breton now. With it behind the net, looking to fight off the defender. Try to pass it out in front. And that puck going all wrong back to the point. Vikings now. Sending it from the point. Can't get through all the bodies. Now here comes Paramba with speed. Could be a 2-on-1. Here come the Sharks. Good recovery by the Vikings defense, but that shot going just wide. Paramba with it now. In the corner, looking to carry it through, but can't get by the extra Vikings defenders. That one up to the point. Shot going just wide. Paramba now. Trying to just skid towards net. Now here come the Vikings. It's Sage Breton with speed. It's a 2-on-1. Breton coming in, shoots, save. The rebound goes off, and I believe it's a different goaltender in net for Paramba.
It is. They've changed goalies on us.
So number 17, she played fantastic in the first 2 periods, and now it's number 30 for Paramba in the net. Looking to, as maybe a closer in baseball.
Like in baseball, that's right. A specialty coming into third period.
And now it's the Vikings. Looking to bring this one through, but Yarmouth can't keep it in. Paramba sends it down. That one going on the goaltender, so that's going to avoid icing.
Nullifies the icing.
Perry just kind of leaving it there, waiting for a defender to catch up. Paramba
kind of
fighting for it
right now,
in there. I think the frustration's starting to build for Yarmouth, as they thought they had this game. And after the first period was done, they thought they had this one in the bag. The Paramba has come from out of nowhere, but here comes Yarmouth again. Good defensive play, a good pass, but couldn't be directed toward the net. Vikings still with it, trying to send her it back out in front. Gets bounced back. The shot from the point gets deflected and going just wide.
Yeah, you can almost sense the desperation in Yarmouth.
They just looking to get that one goal. But now here come the Paramba Sharks, 2-on-1 shot. That one goes wide of the net. Back up to the point. Vikings able to keep it in. And clear it right back out, but that one might just have enough for icing.
Yeah, it did. I didn't think it was going to make it. Didn't think it had the legs, but it did. So far, man, Paramba coming out of this period, killed that penalty off, and it seems like they're still rolling. They haven't let up at all.
Paramba almost evening up the shots in the first period. The shot differential was 11-2. Now we're up to 20-24 in favor of the Vikings. So you can really see how the momentum has shifted.
It has totally shifted.
As that shot off the faceoff goes way high up into the glass. And now Vikings looking to clear it out, but they can't. Though the player at the point fans on the shot. And now here's a chance for the Vikings. It's number 11 trying to come in, gets by one defender, a shot, and a good save by the Paramba goaltender, number 30. Paramba trying to carry it out, but can't get by all the Viking skaters. Yarmouth Vikings, though, can't get by the Paramba skaters, but now Vikings within the neutral zone. Looking to dump that one in. Paramba trying to send it up back onto the stick of the Vikings. Vikings passing right back to Paramba. Puck sitting in the neutral zone, and now here comes the Sharks on the attack. Paramba coming in. It's number 9 for Paramba, sending it, centering pass, but a good job by 88 there to lift the stick of the Paramba skater. That shot goes off the pads.
Nice.
Coming right up to the point, Paramba putting on some more pressure, intercepted by the Vikings, and this could be a 3-on-1. Here comes Yarmouth, coming in on the attack. Shot, save, and cleared out by the defender. And that one, though, just gets by the blue line. That's going to be offside. Fantastic work there by, I believe, number 18, the Paramba defender. Bails out the goaltender there. Good work by Paramba.
Huge save and a huge defensive play right there. That may end up being the difference in the game.
As you see here on the replay, fantastic offensive chance, a good pad save, and then just clear out of the blue paint. Number 11, Emily Crosby, was headed right for that open puck.
For the open puck. Great play there.
Now that one poked away. Both teams fighting for it at center ice. And now it's the Vikings with it. Looking to carry it through. Now here comes number 28. That's Carly McDonald sending that one off. And now it's the Sharks with it. Oh, a good interception by Breton. Here comes Breton. Shot right into the glove. Still loose in front. And again, some good defensive play by the Sharks. Puck still loose in front. Poked away by the goaltender.
Entertaining game, I gotta say.
A lot of back and forth action here in the third period. And now here's the Vikings. Looking to pass that one through. Vikings now looking to go on the attack. Sage Breton carrying this one up. Here comes Breton right into the glove of the Paramba netminder.
I'm just not understanding the glove side thing. Again, she has enough moves. She can get her going left and right. I think it would be a lot easier for her.
I think maybe it's that kind of point where you're down, you're getting desperate. You're going back into what you know, and you're going back to your basics.
Yeah, I agree 100% on that one.
Just desperately trying to get one in as more than 5 minutes have gone through. 2/3 of this period is left. Vikings still down 2 goals, but they've been kind of they're pushing very hard. They've definitely had more shots so far this period.
Yeah, this is a period that's a little more even.
Now here come the Sharks. Carrying this one up. That shot, though, can't get by the defender. Paramba now gives it away. Now Vikings going on the attack with some speed. Here comes Yarmouth. Carrying it up. Gets by one. Out in front. Puck is loose.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, what a save
That was
by the
incredible.
netminder. Wide open cage. I think she got the paddle down in the nick of time.
That is a great save. The Paramba goaltending has been incredible. And maybe now they know something we didn't know about the goaltending. Like you said, this is like the closer of baseball. This game should be 3-3 right now.
As you see here on the replay, coming through and just getting there in the nick of time. Fantastic work. If you definitely goaltending, a huge strength for Paramba Sharks. If you have 2 very capable goaltenders, you're going to make a lot of noise this season.
For sure. Great save. And great awareness by the defense.
And now Vikings, though, still looking to continue to put on pressure. They definitely want to score in this one. They are getting kind of reeling here. We're getting halfway through this third period. Another shot from the point, another save, a rebound, puck loose in front. That one sent wide. Paramba able to clear that one out. Icing waved off. Is now both teams going to be racing for it, and it's the Vikings who come up with it. Looking to go right back on that counterattack. Puck passed up, but just out of reach of their intended target, and that is going to be an icing call. Back in the Vikings zone we go.
I'm quite impressed, I have to say, with this game. It's been really well played. Sometimes one team is kind of looking way stronger, and then other times the other team. So it's really tough to 3-1 score is indicating the game. It's been that good of a hockey game.
It's been a fantastic back and forth action. A great way to open up the Cooks Cup tournament.
No doubt.
Especially with all the fans we have in attendance. This is probably one of the biggest crowds I've ever seen for a high school game.
Me too. I don't think I've ever seen one this big.
Off the face-off, it's the Yarmouth Vikings. Able to dump that one through. It does have enough for icing, but it's going to be waved off at the last second. Paramba had time to catch up to it. Both teams fighting for it, and Paramba comes up with it. Vikings, though, able to get it right back on their stick, dump it right through. Both teams just trying to keep it in the neutral zone. Now it's Breton with it. Here comes Sage Breton trying to create some space. Breton coming through for the wraparound out in front. Puck loose. A shot and a save by the goaltender. I don't think she saw that one. That was just good positioning.
Yeah, I think it hit her. Let's see. That was a great save again. I just can't get over how good the goaltending has been.
Paramba has been playing fantastic in net. Both goaltenders are doing great. And that last save, that was all positioning.
Exactly.
Taking up as much space as she could. As you see Breton coming in on that rush. A smart move by Breton to go for the wraparound. Realizes this goaltender a little bit slower than the last one. Goes it out in front. A loose puck, and doesn't see it at all. And just gets that pad there. Just pure positioning, and that's just what you have to do, and that's a good goaltending. It's
great goaltending. Size differential on goaltenders here too makes a big difference.
It does. The bigger you are, the more space you take up. So the better if you can have that good positioning, that good net awareness of where you are in your crease, it gives you that much more of an advantage.
And I'm pretty sure that the Vikings never expected to see a different goalie this period.
That's true as well, especially with how well the first goaltender was playing.
I was really surprised myself.
But, there are not a lot of I believe this is the only girls' game for the tournament, at least here in Rink 1.
Yes.
So, it's a good on the coach to give both goaltenders some time here on the bigger the big screen.
Yes, exactly. For a crowd, the crowd to see. So.
Vikings now looking to clear it out of the zone. That one gets through. Paramba Shark touched it, so icing waved off. Paramba with it now behind their own net. Vikings looking to go right back on the attack. Sharks able to clear it off, so no offensive pressure being sustained by the Vikings. Coming up just 5 minutes left here in the third period, and this third has definitely been a defensive battle.
It has been.
Sharks able to keep it in, but Vikings able to clear it out on the second attempt. Vikings just trying to dump it back in, kill off even more time, but that one gets touched offside, so we're going to have another face-off.
Well, you're the team that's leading 3-1, the clock doesn't run fast enough. Well, you're the team losing 3-1, it runs too fast.
They say a 2-goal lead's the worst type of lead in hockey.
And this could easily be a 3-3 hockey game right now. A couple big saves this period, so it could easily be 3-all.
Coming up in the final minutes, the fans getting excited here as they have been treated to a fantastic hockey game. Here we go now. Sharks going back on the extra attack, looking to get that little extra insurance. Centering pass, though. No one there to receive it. Now it's the Vikings with it. Yarmouth looking to carry this one out. They passing it up. It's one-on-one, but a good job by the defender to send that one away. Fight for it along the boards. Vikings trying to carry it through. Now here comes Yarmouth with some space out in front, but couldn't settle the pass. Vikings, though, still with it, but gives it right back up to the point. Shot from the point, looking for a deflection, but that one goes wide. Puck now behind the net. Yarmouth still with it. Staying out in front, a shot, another good save by the Parambah goaltender. Vikings still with it. Another shot, another fantastic save.
All the pressure right now, all Yarmouth putting on him.
Yarmouth in that desperation mode. 4 minutes left here in the third period, down by 2. Vikings get the puck stripped, and now it goes behind the net. The Sharks with it now. Trying to clear it out, but held on. Parambah still with it now, looking to go on the counterattack. They have a little bit of space, but gets by one defender. That shot saved by Perry. The rebound out in front, still sitting there. Now Parambah kind of dumping it in, just trying to kill off some more time.
Exactly what I was going to say. They're not attacking as hard as before, and I got to think that they're trying to protect the lead here.
Well, you have a 2-goal lead, so it's a perfect opportunity to try and eat away some, get maybe a little bit in that prevent defense type of way.
Yeah.
But now here's a good opportunity for the Vikings. It's a 3-on-1. Yarmouth coming in, that shot going very wide. Parambah trying to regroup now in their own zone. Vikings just holding it along the board, trying to maintain possession. Parambah trying to clear it out, and they do, so now the Vikings going to have to get back on side. Dump back in, but those forwards are tired for the Vikings, so they're going for a change. Now here's an opportunity for the Parambah Sharks. And now here comes a penalty, and that's
cross-check.
That's not a good penalty to take at this stage if you're the Yarmouth Vikings. That's their 4th penalty so far this game.
Yeah, that's a big penalty to take right there. An unnecessary one. You took it in neutral zone, number 1. And number 2, you're trying to get back in the game. This doesn't help you a whole lot.
It's number 26, Chloe Donaldson, going in the net. So now it's going to be another opportunity for Parambah, and they scored pretty quickly off their last one.
Yeah, it was a timeout, I would say. Yarmouth?
Couldn't quite see who made the motion there, but you have to think it would be the Vikings trying to take the timeout on this one, trying to come up with a plan here. You got to think, at what point would you pull the goaltender if you're the Vikings?
Yeah, if you can get the face-off, get the puck out of your end, get it down and try to get a face-off in the far zone. You're down by 2. Why not pull the goalie now and try to even it out? But again, then you're playing 5-on-5. You put your best 5 on and go for it. And
right now, Parambah, they've had some success on the power play. It was very quickly off the opening face-off last time, so we'll see if they try something similar.
Yeah, that was a fantastic goal. Pretty impressive period, I have to say, by the goaltender again by Parambah.
We've had 3 very different and distinct periods where if the opening period, it was all Yarmouth Vikings. Second period, all Parambah Sharks. Both teams going really well offensively. And here in the third, it's been a good defensive battle.
It's been hard to read.
And the Sharks get it off the face-off. Tried for a point shot to get a deflection in, but too many bodies in front. And now the Vikings trying to clear it out, but can't get it past the point. Parambah still with it now, trying to carry it in. Just trying to dump it in, kill off some more time, and now here come the Vikings. Dumping it in the attacking zone, but cleared right back out by the Sharks. Sharks still with it now, but to give it right back, and here comes Breton. Sage Breton has 1 goal already. Breton shoots. That one looks like it gets deflected. Gets her own rebound. Tried for a wraparound, but couldn't get it out in front. Parambah now trying to clear it. Held at the blue line by the Vikings. Sent back to Breton. Breton shoots. That one, another good save by Parambah. Breton still with it. Wraparound. Can't get it out in front. Sage doing everything she can to try and get the goal. Bring this to a 1-goal deficit. Parambah trying to clear it out. Kept it in again by the Vikings. Parambah finally able to get out of their zone. That was some good offensive pressure by the Vikings.
Yeah, for being short-handed, that was a really good defensive play.
And now here come the Vikings again. Some good moves there. And now Parambah is going to be taking a penalty. That was, I'm going to guess, a hook going against the Sharks. Breton now going on the wraparound. Can't get it out in front. Carried up. And now for the final minute, for 30 seconds, we're going to have some 4-on-4 action.
I would call a timeout and get my goalie out now. He's got to face off into the other zone and try to put 2 in.
For doing that, you'll give yourself that extra skater advantage, and then 30 seconds later, you're going to have a 2-skater advantage.
Exactly, so why not get the goalie out now? I think that's what they're looking at doing.
I think they're going to wait and see if they win the face-off.
Yeah, win the face-off, then you get the goalie out for sure. But they should almost have the goalie at the blue line. Just easier to get out from there.
And Sharks, good face-off win. But now the Vikings, though, able to fight, trying to get back possession. But no, Parambah ends up coming up within the neutral zone. Now here come the Vikings, looking to go on the attack. That shot going for the wraparound. Now it goes off into the corner. Parambah still with possession coming up. Final minute of play here in the third period. Vikings down by 2. We have another 6 seconds of 4-on-4. And it looks like that's an icing call.
It is. That's a bad time to ice the puck.
And goalie going to the bench.
Sure.
So here we go. 57.2 seconds. Vikings down by 2. 4-on-4, but Vikings have the extra skater after pulling the goalie. Off the faceoff, Vikings able to regain control. Sent towards net. Breton shoots. I think the goaltender just got a piece of that one. 45 seconds left. Penalty expired. It's now 6-on-4. But that one going to be offside with 41 seconds left. Now we'll see what the Vikings are going to do. Are they going to send the goalie back into the net, or are you just going to risk it with an offside faceoff?
You know what? I would take my chances now. You're up. You're down by 2. There's not much difference if you lose by 3 or by 2. So why not leave the goalie out and bring everybody inside the red line?
Vikings have been putting on a lot of pressure. 40 shots so far in this game. Parambah able to just direct the doors open net, and that will do it. The icing on the cake. Parambah 4-1. 4 unanswered goals for the Parambah Sharks. But definitely still, I think the key to their game has been goaltending.
Oh, fantastic goaltending on behalf of both goaltenders. I think that on this period, Yarmouth has had a few 3-on-1s and 3-on-2s. I think they needed to get the team going side to side instead of going directly at the net. And I think they would have a little more success.
Still 30 seconds left in this one. Vikings not going to go down without a fight. Here they come 2-on-0. Pass out in front, and another great save by Parambah. Less than 20 seconds left. Vikings still trying to get another one on the board. Parambah able to clear that one out, and here they go. They just dump it in at the net. Risky play there by the goaltender, as this one's going to tick down, and the Parambah Sharks able to win the first game here in the Cooks Cup tournament.
Big comeback.
4-1. It looked shaky to start this one off, but thanks to excellent goaltending, kept them in it. They got their offensive legs under them. 4 unanswered goals, able to get them the win.
I can't believe how the periods changed from the first period, which looked like Yarmouth was going to dominate the entire game, and then Parambah took over, and when they did, they never looked back.
Fantastic plays. Both teams now going to center ice to shake hands. Fantastic way to open up the Cooks Cup tournament with a great back and forth action. Vikings put 40 shots on net. You have to think the difference makers, definitely the goaltenders. But sure, I like what I'm seeing from both teams. These are both teams trying to kind of rebuild up their female high school programs. I know they kind of fell off recently. They're trying to rebuild them back up. I think they got a good base to go for, and I'm excited to see what both these teams can do in this upcoming season.
The score didn't indicate the game. It was entertaining for sure. Great job by both teams.
All right, that's going to do us for the first game here. On behalf of myself, Sumo, those behind the camera, and in the booth, fantastic play. All volunteers working today.
Exactly.
We're going to be here all weekend long, covering every single game here in Arena 1. So you stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We have another game coming up right shortly here at Cooks Cup 2018.